Hello there, I'm Boo, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find Chinese, and I really love to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Rejoice! We didn't bug out an old boss. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. It's a new week, it's a new ID, it's a new character because I'm finally tackling my class connoisseur, a secret achievement where you have to level up every single class in the War Within, and I'm deciding to maybe not go for my 6th hunter during this expansion or my 4th priest, I think, or my 3rd monk, but I leveled up a demon hunter because I felt like it. Yeah. And honestly, I kind of wanted to save the Demon Hunter for the Legion remix, but I was just feeling it. Man, the Demon Hunter just had banger sets the entire expansion, and it looks so much fun to play one right now. So, yeah, here we have another Anakin. Oh yeah. And we are right now in front of a very special dungeon. This is the Legion version of Karazhan because it is, like I said, a new ID, which means that we finally have the Greedy Emissary event, which also brought with it a buff to all the stuff that drops from raids and dungeons, legendary weapons included, and also mounts, which is pretty cool because I'm still missing a few really cool mounts, and it's kind of fitting that we're on a demon hunter because some of these are really fitting with that aesthetic. One of the mounts that I definitely want to farm while this buff is active is Midnight, the Legion version. I have the old Midnight, have had it for quite a long time actually. It was one of those mounts that I farmed and it dropped relatively fast. I think I needed like 200 attempts or something, which in mount collector circles is not that much, I think. But this Midnight has been eluding me forever now, and given I am dropping the farm for it every now and then because it's not even that long. It's honestly completely fine. Like, you have to do the theater event and then you can move on to the stables. It's just a lot of running, and you first have to go here, and especially given how easy the other grind for the other Midnight is, this is definitely a little bit longer. But, I mean, if not right now is a good excuse to finally get this mount, then I don't know what. I mean, it's only 5%, so I am absolutely aware that I might just go out of this event with not a single moment dropping at all. But we also have a few other ones that I also want to get, because, for example, especially very fitting with my Demon Hunter is that I never got the Gul'dan mounts from Nighthold. Like, neither of them. There is a red one and a green one. Wait, if I put in Gul'dan, yeah, there we go. These are the 2 mounts that I'm also still missing. I definitely want to get those. I think on Mythic you have the chance to drop either of them, which is pretty cool. And I also kinda... how do you pronounce Annihilator? Yeah, I also kinda want to get this one. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, it kind of explains itself. But I don't have the skip for the Hellfire Citadel completed on any of my characters, I think. Which is a little bit sad. But, oh yeah, we get a lot more loot. Oh, that's so cool. Man, wait. I always need to remember where we have to go now. I think we now just go this way and then the door opens, right? It's been a hot minute since I last farmed this. And as you know, I have very bad sense of orientation. So I usually get lost in Karazhan, no matter how many millions of times I've run this raid, by the way. I really want to say I like buffs like this a lot more than, for example, what happened in Pandaria Remix, where you just were able to buy all the mounts. I feel like, and this is not me being like I had to farm them, so you have to farm them, because I don't believe in that. I just think it gives the whole thing more of a cool character, right? I for example, love farming mounts, and I just think that an increase for mount drops during the Legion remix, like, it can also be like an increase of 20%, like something that really makes it worth your time, would be a lot cooler than just making it purchasable from a vendor, right? At least. At least to me. You know what? At least to me, I like that a lot more. If you don't, that is your God-given right. I just think stuff like this is more exciting than just spending some form of currency at a vendor that you didn't really have a lot to do to actually get the currency. Alrighty. Hello, Midnight. You pretty girly, you. This was not first try, baby, but that is okay. I think we still have the mythic lockout for this dungeon, which means that you can only do it once per week. I'm not 100% on that, to be honest, but I would just guess. But I will definitely wowhead that later just to make sure and not have a million people scream at me in the comments, "Boo, you can farm it every day!" Which would be kind of a bummer because it's already Friday and I haven't started farming any of the mounts yet because I was busy being super sick, as you might have heard in my last video, because I had a horrible cold that only got worse from using the fan all day and all night and kinda apparently freezing myself to death and just making my cold much worse. I can only say that having a cold in summer is disgusting as hell. Also, this is the wrong building. This is the wrong building, no! See, this is what happens when I don't look onto my map. Yes, I know this expansion in and out because I played it. I played so much Legion, oh my god. But I just... all of these buildings looking the same, okay? It's not my fault. Anyway, I was busy being sick and I was also busy leveling Anakin because, man, Demon Hunter is just so much fun. Demon Hunter, just like their their class counterpart Hunter, are just so much fun to level, and it's honestly so much fun to see so many people running around these parts of the world again. See, this is also something that I very much like about stuff like this. It just gives everyone an excuse to be in the old world, and sometimes it makes people appreciate the old world more because not everyone is a crazy person like me who only likes to do old content. Also, getting going down on a Demon Hunter, always funny. And I think we're gonna try out Mythic because, like I said, I'm pretty sure that Gul'dan drops both mounts on Mythic. Let me quickly validate that information. Mythic, yeah, he does. And I think on Heroic, he only drops one of them, right? Hello? Ah, yeah. And it's the green one. I honestly prefer the green one, duh, but I mean, I wouldn't scrunch my nose at the red one either. I'm just cool like that, you know? Alright, but for this one, I definitely have the skip, I think. Definitely, I think. I have it for one of the difficulties. Ah! No, it's locked. Yeah, it is open. Okay. Which is pretty cool. The skip to Gul'dan is absolutely worth it. If you haven't done it before this buff went live, then I'm really sorry. Because that just means that you have to do this for 4 weeks, I think, unless they finally made skip quests just available within 1 week, which they did for the Nightmare. The Emerald Nightmare, for some reason, has that thing where you just get the skip to Xavius, or rather to scenarios, within the first try of getting the skip. I don't know why it's the case. I don't know why they prefer the Emerald Nightmare so much. But hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers, so that's pretty nice of them. And now we're gonna end Elisande, which I always thought has such a cool name that I always mispronounce during Legion. And also I still have a little bit of a stuffy nose, which is very annoying, because if you speak a lot, then you can't really have your nose be stuffy all the time. And the very cool music that is playing in the background is one of my favorite tracks in general, but especially from Legion. It's like the Legion fighting music. I don't know, they were on absolute crack when they made the music for Legion. I mean, to be fair, I think up until Dragonflight I just love pretty much all the music in World of Warcraft. I also really love the music in the Shadowlands, and in Dragonflight and also in the one within there are a lot of tracks that I don't like at all. But hey, whatever. Speaking of not liking anything at all, I did my heritage quest which gives this sexy set, which has very cool hands, by the way, because you have like 3 very long claws on your fingers, which I think they should just make normal for demon hunters to have all the time, or rather these demon claws that you have with the Tomb of Sagara's mythic set. Anyway, I did that quest, and honestly, I'm not sad that I didn't do it for like, what, 2 years? It's super boring. Like, that quest is exactly what I don't want from my stuff in World of Warcraft. It's super safe, they play it super safe, they make you go into Felwood and take care of a bunch of demons. Wow, so exciting. My F is there, she didn't even acknowledge the fact that I'm a demon hunter. Like, there wasn't even a little, you know, back and forth with her. Jesus, we got a lot of loot. That's so funny, oh my god. Love it. The story itself was so shallow. I don't really get the point of it. I don't know, I was so bored the entire time. I was honestly just waiting for it to be over. Oh, let's not face him, because sometimes then he bugs out and then he doesn't give you any loot at all. Oh my lord, Gul'dan, please don't die to my dot. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh wait, this is mythic. He's calling Illidan anyway. So even if I kill him too quickly, I don't think that should be a problem, right? Right? Oh no, did I already bug him out? No, I didn't! Rejoice! We didn't bug out an old boss. Alright, get him out of there. I wanna kill the demon within. There he is. You topple a pawn and presume to challenge its master. Such arrogance. I'm sorry. I really love playing Demon Hunter, but I cannot take Illidan serious. He is such a Mary Sue. Honestly, Illidan is the Mary Sue of World of Warcraft. I mean, so is Sylvanas. Especially if they bring her back for the next expansion, which I really hope they don't. But you know, they love their Sylvanas. Also, what did we get? We got legs. Oh my god. Shoes, amazing shoes, and that was it, huh? Yeah, that was it. Okay, we didn't get a mount. Sag. Well, then I'd say we probably go die, because I don't think anyone teleports us out of here. No. And I think if we die, then we should start at the beginning, and then we can just jump into heroic and see if we maybe get lucky and get the green mount anyway. Oh boy, I just looked it up, and it can also drop a normal. And I'm not sure if I either even have the skip quest for normal, which I could definitely have because I rated this on normal and heroic, but also if maybe it gets shared if you have the mythic skip, because I have the heroic skip, but again, I think I only have the heroic skip because I did play this actually when it was current content. But honestly, they changed so much around with like skip quests and such that I just don't know at this point anymore. Speaking of not knowing, I definitely also have to check out Ny'alotha, because the drop chance for Ny'alotha is also increased, and I want my jellyfish. I finished my skip quest last week, so now I can skip to this beautiful beauty on every single character. I mean, that's not really true. You still have to kill Rathian, which is not that bad, but you have to kill the Carapace of N'Zoth and N'Zoth. So, yeah, that is... I mean, you know, given you don't have to run the entire raid, which is good because it is one of the longer ones, but man, I could do without doing the Carapace fight. Especially if you still have to do the N'Zoth fight right after. But hey, Blizzard giveth and Blizzard taketh, so there is that. Also, we are frozen in a very interesting pose, I'd say. Ah, yeah, right. On Mythic you can also immediately attack him, and on Heroic and Normal and such you cannot. You have to actually listen to him talk, which is okay. For the first time, but after that it kind of loses its novelty. But this is a good moment for me to check if I'm missing any of the old sets, because I think I am. I think especially the Antorus set I only farmed on Mythic, and normal, because again, I think I rated that, but I'm missing some pieces on Raid Finder and on Heroic. And the thing is about Demon Hunter that pretty much all of your sets absolutely slap. So we should probably also do that during this buff. I think I'm still missing, stuff from Casanathria and oh, right, legendaries and mounts. Man, I should go to Sylvanas. Obviously, I don't have Vengeance, and I'm also still missing that gosh darn legendary bow, so... Huh. Oh man, we're gonna be so busy. Oh no. I don't think I have time for all of that, but I wanna... Okay. We gotta have to make time. Oh, hi Gul'dan. Are you gonna call your demon besties? I think you are. Are we missing anything else? Any of these sets, for example? Oh yeah, we're missing the bracers. Oh no, not the bracers. What else? Eternal Palace? Ah, okay, we're missing some stuff from here. Okay, I mean, this is not really a banger set, not gonna lie. But, to be fair, these were not Demon Hunter only sets, so that's probably why. I mean, the Mythic set is okay, because it has all the fins. Man, I really wish that they would just give us Mythic versions for the Heroic, Normal, and Raid Finder set for all of the old sets as well, to which that would apply. Like they have started in Dragonflight with like the little item that you get if you have either cleared the raid on Heroic, I think, or done enough M+. It would be so cool, because there are apparently, I never knew this, but there are apparently mythic versions of all the sets from stuff like Battle of Dazar lore, but they never added them to make sure that mythic people feel very special and cool. Alright, oh, wow, we finally got this belt! Oh my god, I've been farming this belt forever! No, you don't understand. I wanted to wear this offset, or rather this heroic set of the Demon Hunter on my Demon Hunter forever, because I feel like this is the coolest recolor, to me at least. Like, the mythic version looks amazing, and now imagine that this one could also have this effect of the mythic version. Would be pretty cool, huh? Anyway, I love this set, obviously, because it's gorgeous. It's such a banger, but I feel like this color combination is just so smooth. And it also goes fairly well along with the new shoulders. Wait, the current shoulders, in my opinion at least, I feel like they fit. Oh, we might do something with this, honestly. Maybe we're just gonna rock this. This looks amazing, man. Also with my laser swords, I mean, I should probably take this off, but this looks neat. This looks very neat. I don't think I have anything else from the normal set yet. No, that's not true. I have the chest. But I haven't really turned anything else. Ah, cool. Okay, dying time, because I don't think we got a mount. Nah, doesn't look like it. You also get spoiled super easily if you got a mount or not, because there should be a guild message telling everyone that you got the mount. So you never really have to look through your inventory. You can just see if you got lucky, which is kind of anticlimactic. Alrighty, time to find out if I also have a skip for normal. I'm not very sure of that, but let's see. I mean, the door is there. If the door is there, then yeah, we do. Oh, hell yeah. Alrighty, so while I'm taking care of Elisande and then Gul'dan, I think it's time for you guys to check out what I had in my weekly vaults. Let's generate some loot for survival and see if we got any luck. Oh! Oh yeah, we did. I can already see that. I mean, given I didn't do any tier 10, or rather level 10 keys last week yet, because this was the first vault of this character, and even though I would probably have done it, I was just not feeling like pugging 10s on an undergeared alt. So it's just a hero version, but this is my best trinket, so I will probably take it. There's also a ring and some hands, but I have hands in my back piece. I mean, there's also some hero shoulders and a hero head. Huh. I mean, hero head would also be nice, especially because I can just buy this trinket if I'm so desperate for it. You know what? Maybe we're gonna take the head. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the head. Alrighty, and some loot for devastation. I also only have 2 mythic slots here, I think. Oh yeah, and I think I got the same dagger I got last week. Yeah, and another dagger. Wow. Oh man, you know, there's something to say about the fact that Blizzard to this day has not made it possible that, for example, you can't get 2 times the same item in the slots in your vault. I bet there's gonna be another problem with that. I mean, you could just not make it work for trinkets and stuff, but this is kind of sad. If I would still care about my loot, I would be probably a little bit upset. But getting the same dagger 2 times in a row in the same slot is kind of funny. Well, we're gonna take these Algari tokens of merit and probably finally put a socket on our crafted helm, which I think you're able to do, right? I think you can do that. I mean, we could also get 3,000 gold, but honestly, what are 3,000 gold, right? Nothing. I hope I can socket this. Oh yeah, I can. That would have been awkward. Ah man. Amazing vault, everyone. Amazing vault. Hold your horses. What kind of weapon is this? Where do I get this Nightforge spell blade? Wait a minute, what? Is that from the increased time walking stuff? Like from the vendor? Did I miss that? Oh my god. When do we have Legion time walking? Nah. That looks like Legion. Ah, in 2 weeks. Okay. I will be back. Alrighty. Let's see. There was absolutely nothing. Although I got very excited when I read Infernal Contract, but that's the wrong Infernal. I think it's called Infernal Core. Ah man, how dare you not drop immediately what I want? That is such a bummer. Would you look at that? Almost 1,000 gold by just doing a few bosses. Oh yeah. Watch them reduce the gold you get from all these epics within the next week because they don't like when we get stuff. Alrighty, let's go to the Daddies of Draenor. After I've checked with pretty much all of the characters that have ever been my mains ever since I started playing this game, I don't think I have anyone even remotely close to the skip and the Hellfire Citadel, which is kind of a bummer, but it's also kind of expected because I think there are 2 different skip quests and they did that cool thing where you kind of need 5 weeks to unlock the skip quests unless you have someone beaming you up immediately, because Khadgar only gives you the skip quests after you've finished killing the bosses that you need for the skip quest every single time. And also given the fact that you have 2 different ones, because the first skip quest only takes you upstairs and lets you skip the first 5 bosses, I think. And the second one actually gets you all the way up to Manoroth, for which you have to kill Manoroth, which explains why, yeah, you always have to do it for 5 weeks. Thank you, Khadgar, so cool. We will just have to bite into the very, very sour apple and do the entire raid this week, I guess, and for all the following weeks, which is probably also the reason why I will only entertain this on maybe a few very, very well-chosen characters, because farming Hellfire Citadel is such a pain in the bum. Because, yeah, because of everything. First of all, you have to do this, which is already pretty miserable. You have to clear out the entire Iron Bulwark park of this raid first, before the first boss even arrives. Then the first boss isn't a one-shot, is a fight where you have to put ammunition into these cannons that you see there, and they bring down this fortress. They already made that a lot easier than it used to be, so thank you for that, Blizzard, but it's still a pain. This raid is still such a pain to farm, and you know, everyone always cries about ICC, and maybe it's just because I raided that raid so much, but I always thought that Hellfire Citadel is so much worse. Like, even if you get the skip, which again takes you 4 or 5 weeks, it you still have to do this boss every single time, because this is I think at least. I'm pretty sure the skip first activates when you kill the first boss. It's just no fun. And skip quests are also a very much thing of the past if they are in old raids, I think. Also, I think they could have done what they've done for current raids and only let you farm 3 items. I think killing everything 3 times is already also a pretty good testament to the fact that yes, you really want this mount. Okay, so please Blizzard, just let me skip it. Now first we kill these guys and then she runs away and says I'll be back, which is true, she will be back, she's the second boss. And now these cannons are turning, good for us. And now we have to wait for these mobs to arrive. We have to kill these mobs so they don't damage our cannons, which if you're alone is sometimes a little bit hard to manage, especially if you're on a very slow class, which I'm thankfully not, so that's pretty nice. But in case you're wondering, hey Boo, didn't you say something about ammunition? Yeah, we have to wait until they bring us ammunition. Thankfully, they will bring us ammunition, because they're so nice to us. She's a really bad siege master. I don't know if you should bring ammunition towards the people that are beside your guns, because I think that is something that you should definitely do not, but you know what? Siege Master Martak, she knows better, okay? Maybe she just wants us to bring down her defenses so she can have a fight against us. You know, what do we know about her mental state? Maybe she likes it this way. I think by now it's enough if you fill them with ammunition once. But I'm gonna pick up one of these just in case. Also, it's such a bummer. I mean, I love that that Fell Devastation is back. Love my Fell Devastation. I missed my Fell Devastation. I used to have my Fell Devastation on my Demon Hunter because that's what you ran back in Battle for Azeroth. The sad thing is only that you're not seeing other people's Fell Devastation unless you're in open world content, which, let's be honest here, you never are. And I think part of the fun of Fell Devastation was definitely that you could see each other's Fell Devastation. At least that was the case for me. But, I mean, Blizzard knows best, right? Right? And now, if I was cool, there would be a few Kirin Tor mages and port me upstairs. But since I'm not cool, that's not the fact. But instead, I have to run through the entire Hellfire Citadel raid. Alright, you know what? Just when I hit stop recording, because I just wanted to run through this raid without bothering you guys with this very exciting content, I just thought, didn't we farm this mount on Malric, my human hunter, that I started pretty much on this channel with? Wasn't that one of the things that we did together? Do you think Malric maybe has the skip quest? Or is running on the skip quest? Because I didn't check on her, because I didn't think that I even did something like that. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna clear this lower part of the raid, and then I'm gonna log into beautiful Malric, and I'm gonna check. Imagine she would have the skip quest activated. That would be so cool. You know, in one of my yapping videos, I talked about my wish list for the Legion remix. And you know what I really wish for the Demon Hunters in the Legion remix? And now you're probably gonna say, yeah, different races to be able to play Demon Hunter. And yeah, that's also true, but I don't want them to rush that because I want them to make especially Nightborn look cool with like the animations of the Demon Hunters. And if Nightborn are not gonna be able to be Demon Hunters, then what the fuck are we doing, by the way? But what I would really love to see would be some customization options for our demon forms. Because it's kinda stupid that as a Dragthier you can at least customize the hell out of your dragon form that you're stuck with inside of combat. But especially as a Havoc Demon Hunter, but also as a Vengeance Demon Hunter, the lack of customization is ridiculous. I know that it changes the look of your tattoos if you change your tattoos, and I think also your hair color, and that's it. And that is not very exciting. Also, for example, as someone who always plays damage dealer, I would love to be able to play with the Vengeance Demon Hunter demon form, because I like that one a lot more. I think it looks so clean and nice. Something that I hate, especially in M+ scenarios about, oh my god, about the Havoc Demon Hunter form, is that it's so ginormous. And don't get me wrong, I love me some thick girls, but man, I can't see anything if I am a ginormous demon, okay? And even though it's kind of cool to be a ginormous demon, I would like to also sometimes be a little slender demon, so I don't send in all the AoE patches that I can't see because I am so big. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know I say this every single time I'm here, but Hellscream walked so Sylvanas could fly. Man, does it matter if you killed an entire people and waged war upon everyone if you also got betrayed by the same enemy as we did? Nah, it doesn't, right? Draenor is free! Midnight will bring Sylvanas back and it's gonna be weird. Ah, man. The fact that these shoulders are not offset, moggable, is breaking my heart as we speak. Man, I know this is the druid set, and I know that druids have some bangers and that I should probably just play a druid at some point in my life, but look at this. This is Demon Hunter stuff, and yeah, we definitely need to sell some stuff. Yeah, oh my god. Now it makes sense that someone in the trade chat earlier was asking for an add-on that makes you sell all low-level violet items. I mean, I always carry too much important stuff for that to be okay. We're just gonna accept this, even though it's not the quest we want. But I kind of get it. You know, when I look at this, I kind of get it. And I think we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Did you know that the reason why I have so many dagger appearances also... Katka, don't you want to give me a skip quest? No? Okay. So many dagger appearances is that before Legion ended, Demon Hunters were able to wear daggers, which weren't really useful because you had your artifact weapons. Oh, and we skipped over the phase that usually kills you. And we didn't get a mount. What? I can't. But the enraged men on Twitter always tell me that everyone gets mounts except for them. I mean, maybe I should just become an enraged man. Because I'm also not getting mounts. Wait, no! That was a bound item. Although, everyone is running this raid right now. I don't think I can sell that for a good buck. But maybe I can just give it to my wife. Also, do I really not get the skip quest from you, Katka? When do I get the skip quest? Do I get the skip quest when I finish the other skip quest? No, right? That would be insane. Also, hi Gromash. How does it feel to be just redeemed? Ah! Alrighty. Let's see. Did we get lucky? No, we did not. But we got another one of these weird infernal contracts, which make me think every single time that I got an infernal core. And we also... Oh, we get all the pants from Gul'dan. That makes sense. Well, let's jump down here and try again, shall we? Alrighty. Show me what you got. Okay. A bunch of pants again. But hey, we're finishing so much Transmog sets. Ain't that cool? That's at least something. And another infernal contract. Yay! Thank you so much, Daddy Gul'dan. You know, we have to thank him for whatever we get. Damn, Alessandre, we finished 2 sets at once. Try to top that, Gul'dan. Let's go. Mount Inc. Nah. But, well, one more set done. So... thank you for that one, Gul'dan. I mean, we didn't get a single mount this ID, so far, but we got a bunch of sets, at least from Legion. That's also something, right? By the way, if you're like me and you keep forgetting that they re-added a bunch of portals to Dalaran after all, there is a portal to Karazhan in Dalaran, in the Legion Dalaran. Apart from that, there's also a portal to the old Dalaran, to the Wormroost temple, and I think that's it. Yep, that's it. But this is obviously a super quick way to get to Karazhan and to 2 mounts that you can farm right now. I mean, you can farm them all the time, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. 2 sad things happen when you start playing a Demon Hunter again. First of all, you notice that there is not a single class in the game that has the same mobility as a Demon Hunter. And also, no one is as tanky as you. But mostly it's just the mobility. Man, I always feel like Evokers are pretty fast and Hunters are pretty fast and Monks are pretty fast, but Demon Hunter is just so unmatched, man. Alrighty, midnight, be mine. Or not. That's also okay. You know, it's no problem. I'm only seeing people getting mounts left and right on Twitter, but it's okay if I'm not one of those people. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Alright. But with a few mounts, at least trying to become mine, I'm gonna end today's episode right here and now. If you're up for it, I'm definitely in the mood to do another video about me just farming mounts, maybe even including some of the Transmog runs that I still want to do, and the Nihilotho run, and the Sanctum of Domination runs. Just tell me in the comments if you're in the mood for that. I hope that all of you are getting mounts upon mounts, and that you're all super lucky. I haven't been lucky yet, not with any of my characters. I did a bunch of other runs off camera, but hey, maybe next ID, who knows? And also, don't forget that there's also the Treasure Goblin event running right now. You can kill Treasure Goblins in all the main city hubs and also in Undermine, although it's super laggy over there, so keep that in mind. And also they can spawn after defeated raid bosses, and they give you currency. Yay, we love currency, and with them you can buy the recolors of the anniversary sets, which are pretty cool. Yep, pretty nice. Sometimes recolors are neat. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please consider leaving a like or a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that as well. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode. And until then, bye bye.